通过电视我了解黑的黑，随着我的编织，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting just to get in my glow. Love my brothers, so I'm letting them know. Wasn't with me, so I'm letting you go. When it was cold, the righteousness depend on your soul. Cause she bold, phone home in a crisis. Strong melanin, I shine when the light hit. Aligned with live, timeless. Hit a verse and they rewind it. My reach the widest. See the snakes in they disguises. Peep the science. Riding, try and find it. Supreme timing. Keep me climbing to the peak. Horizon in my reach. When I was young, I used to speak. Was taught to teach. Need a few before I leave. Feel the breeze underneath. My spirit clean. Need the chips and cream. Gotta let it breathe. Pull, let it rain. On the better things. On the better things. Gotta let it rain. Pull, let it rain. On the better things. On the better things. Gotta let it. Gotta let it rain. On the better things. On the better things. On the better things. On the better things, on the better things, on the better things.
Got something to tell me, Nat? Got something you want to tell me, Nat? Cuff my, place myself on house arrest, locked in. Judge, jury, bailiff, bet. When it rains, I'm dry. Sun shines, I'm wet. Push up, doing about 50-11 sex. Ignoring your text like sweet babies who cry in the church. Or if your partner got yesterday in school, come first. My favorite color's yellow. Maybe cause I'm mellow. And I got so much style. It's probably cause I'm ghetto. My mommy never cooked the Cosby dinner. And oftentimes I took a L from Mrs. Winters, but I'm getting off the subject. Off the boat, got my luggage, but the quote, packed light, starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Laid my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxer briefs, pants, pictures of frenemies. Me to make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
Thought about a rollie, but figured that I didn't need it. Dressing like that Thursday in November, know that they'll remember style. Boil it, then let it simmer down. We between the breeze, the twist of singlese. No more. We ride the rings of memories. We rockin' the intricacies of my logic. No hands on my pocket, still got my hand on my. He more Malcolm than Martin, a bit more Baldwin than both. You need a cauldron for mixing soul in a soup. So many fish bowl can't cope. You cracking jokes about this. Black, I'm ghosting in the light. Lately I've been waking up at night, trying to beat the day. Overconfident, I can't be easy.
To make room for the light. Lately I've been Cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Take your time, don't you?
I know what I know, but you heard what you heard, so you poked your head in, got suspicion confirmed. Been on my feet for miles, so my soul got some burn. Still is how you feel I'm up. If you can't hold me down, then you don't get a turn. Yeah, famous last words, nothing sacred no more. Either take what you want or you make what you earn. If I do, I promise I'll pray for you first, like ooh. If you love me, grease my scalp with this, like ooh, yeah. What's the worst thing that can happen? Use the answer to relax.
For the life. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you rush things.
That's what we doing. I don't even gotta say I'm the queen of my... My checks up. When they talk down, tell them bless up. I ain't giving no lecture. No. Got me charged up like a Tesla. Pressure. So many people let me down, why would I let up? Can't trust these frilly, nah, it's a setup. I can't trust these pretty forever. My heart told me love.
I got something for Splash. I know exactly what he want to do.
This is not what he want. He knows this.
There's definitely...
Get you together. Yeah. And when you take a couple L's, you gon' win forever. Give up, I'll never. I don't give a what you did.
Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, neckly is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama.
Yo, yo.
You don't want no problems, you know we
Yo, yo.
Pull up on my
what team you got, my boy?
We keep scoring, we keep scoring. LV store, GG store, BV store. She need more. Cartier store. Pay my budget open, I can buy the whole store. Take you on a trip, now we on tour. I record. She wanna be
yo.
She wanna be.
I got
she wanna be my main. Pictures in my chain. No, she want a real one. Her last one so lame. VV my face, all these rocks in my frames. Baby say my name. Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, neckly is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it. You don't want no problems, you know we keep. Pull up on my like Jim Wood phone. Yeah, we keep scoring. Yeah, we keep scoring. I ride for my chick for. Put you on a flight now, we on tour. She a bad like a toy. Yeah, she love my voice. She just wanna ride round in a Rolls Royce. Yeah, she so bad, C's on bad. 100 in my.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night.
I agree with that. Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Nets. The three from Curry, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly, and he's probably knocking it down, too.
And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And B.A. also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time. Curry. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Curry for 3. Outside, Brown. The kick out, Curry. The 3. Thompson pulls it in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Irving. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Takes it inside. The kick to Durant. Oh, got that one up quick.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
It's Wiggins on the wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul.
Andre Drummond.
That's his first foul. And Grant, for the super teams that are managing their stars' minutes right now, it seems like home court advantage is less of a priority than being fresh for the postseason.
You know what, B.A.? It really does seem that way. It's like you'd rather play with a stacked hand on someone else's table than play with a weaker hand at home. Championship teams know how to win on the road. The most important thing is being healthy and being together as a group going into the postseason. 1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Here's Irving. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
From KD.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Clay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
The 3 from Curry. Drummond grabs the miss.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Over to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 5 now.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock. Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Golden State calls timeout.
For the Warriors.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Team foul.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Stay here. Brooklyn basketball.
Left side Mills. Pass to Aldridge. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Warriors trailing. Iguodala with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Back to Iguodala. There's 45 seconds left in the first. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession. And this time, LaMarcus finds it.
And yep, it's good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Mills. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Thomas. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Iguodala outside. With one on the clock. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops. They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Curry. And here they come. Pass to Bjelica. And the jam by Bjelica.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 6.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim. Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Here's Toscano. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And they'll give that one to Nemanja Bjelica. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry with it. Now Thompson defending. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And the layup is good off the glass.
A true center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up 3. Andre wants to eat inside.
Now here's Wiggins. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Both teams will make substitutions. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Sharp. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Curry. In his last outing, 8 points for him. 3-pointer. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands. And looking at the career of Curry, his legacy is set. The titles, records, numbers all cemented him as a legend.
Curry, that's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Outside Curry. Wiggins for three. Hauled in by Brown. At times, some have doubted Curry's legacy. Hard to make a case against him, though, in my opinion.
I agree, B.A. He has produced in every capacity. It's just a matter of how great he is. One of the top 3 point guards of all time.
Last 2 minutes to go.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me. Serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. So both teams making some changes here. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. And here's Curry. From deep. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now, into the lineup.
High post Aldridge.
James Johnson.
Now here's Mills. Aldridge down low. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Aldridge has a nice methodical way about his game that makes him extremely reliable down low. He's a smooth operator in the post.
It's good on the putback. Looney's got his first basket.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going. And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
And here's Thompson for three. He can't hit that time. The Nets go the other way with it.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Curry. Just his fourth make in 10 tries. Oh, swiped away. It's Iguodala on the wing. Thompson outside. Again, the Warriors score.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Dragic right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nets lead by 13.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Drummond. No luck on that one. Looney with some nice D. Thompson outside. Launches a three. Kevin Durant pulls it in. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness. Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the three. Drummond grabs the miss. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. Do you think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the Players Union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Well, you know, just like his brother, Seth Curry shoots with tremendous range and remarkable efficiency. And the old man wasn't too bad in those categories either. Odell could put it in the hole from deep with a high rate of efficiency, too.
Now here's Curry. An important score for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Kuminga's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. Launches it, and the Warriors miss again. Man, both Curry brothers averaging well over 40% from three.
How about this, B.A.? Seth has actually been a tick more accurate than Steph. And, of course, their dad, Dale Curry, was a tremendous marksman in his own right. This is a talented family, no doubt.
To the middle. Got a hand on it. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Substitutions for your Nets. Blake Griffin.
And here are the Warriors now. It's an 18-point game.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Outside Durant.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Outside Mills. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Curry gets the bucket.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Here's Claxton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
His first foul. 14.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter.
Substitution.
Here's Aldridge. The Warriors pull it in. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Mills with it. Now guarded by Curry. Blocked! And the Warriors pushing it up now. Fires from deep. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Free throw is good from Durant.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
For the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Bielitsa. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Mills from the arc. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. Mills Moses got 5 points.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist total,
think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new, baby girl, you know that's what the mans do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I got. Okay, got some more money, showing my own vein. See all this fashion, you know.
Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year, what it cost me to live. Don't hold it, just say what you feel. But watch your mouth before I fly at your work to a place that you didn't know exists. Mediterranean water, my wrist. I'm talking my 6-figure check for a show, man, I'm lit. Let's celebrate, now my bag legit. With me, with whatever I'm with. Didn't know who did it, got everybody. I don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial, how you wanna go back. How you wanna do it. I don't backtrack, man. That I don't miss nobody. I don't miss nothing. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. Period. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. These will cry and be lying in your face. Slicker than us, gotta know how they play. If the money went straight, you wouldn't be here today. Ain't in mind, sure know what to say. You ain't me, so it's hard to relate. But how much cash I every day? Big bag. Don't play with me, baby, go play with your. You see him in person, he be shookin'. $100, it cost you a Quavo to book me. I'm worth it, the proof in the pudding. Surrounded by forearms. I'm looking like William, but they ain't my girlfriends. Nah. Bro, I'ma spin on your block back to back when they finish. It look like the world end. Dog. I ain't asked for it, they did it to me. What? Exposing their hands for free. Get caught in the middle, that's bullseye. Get it too. You got, but we was and heat. Popping my with a capital P. SRT, red eye, red key. Might be ugly, but my pressure. She ain't even sneeze, but still I bless her. I don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial how you want to go back. How you want to do it. I don't backtrack, man. That. I don't miss nobody. I don't miss nothing. Left it on scene. I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. Period. I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. I'm crossing the line.
Remix off the corner with the money I got a St. John, Pluto Hendrix.
Tony be a millionaire. Rose, I walked in the corner with the body screaming daughter. Never but looking like in the photo. This gon' make them feel away like Tony Manolo. You already know them. You already know them. I walk in the corner with the money on my finger. She might get it poppin', I might wife her photo. I already know, bro. All I need is turn up, baby, turn up when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and you know how I get to when I turn it on.
Got a couple models at
can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, but life don't last, don't get through it all. It's who you wanna be. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. Roses. Roses. Doctor told me I should rest, but I ain't gon' never ever quit. I like girls that, yeah, in jeans that'll never ever fit. Yeah. Top down, and I'm walking through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run. Deputy out to get me. Yeah. Top down, and I'm walking through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run. Deputy out to get me. Yeah.
really talking about nothing. Say you 25 when you really 32, baby, gon' stop frontin'. In the club cost a stack, you ain't even got 900. Been 10 with the bus down the brain, got my whole thing, My day, you put it together on that white jet like Othello. I don't check emails, better be texting. CC me, you talking reckless, pinky toe yellow, foot on the pedal. My be devil, that's vroom, 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 skirt. They won't catch us never. Beyonce, my halo, my angel, my come through with the do, man, I'm telling you. I got the heart of a dragon. I live it like I imagine. World is mine, no asking. The world is mine, now. Top down, and I'm floating through the city. Watch out, on the run. That beauty out to get me. Top down, and I'm floating through the city. Watch out, on the run. That beauty out to get me.
I don't waste time on the phone like that, and I stay leaving texts on red. I had a minute at home, I ran into a fling, but I can't really call her my ex. She said, I see you, I know you've been working, little daddy, you look like you getting to the check. I know you focus with what you been through. How's your tempo? Who in your life are you really close to? I was like, space left blank, plenty of fish in the sea, but nobody with a shark in the tank. Stayed on my mind later, washing the whip, see my reflection, it's all in the paint. Head back top, bumming that Franco shit. When I pull up, ride with the pack, but I don't get caught. Been through it all, I'm no stranger to loss. Richard Olivia, I'ma do it for y'all. I don't rap, I just say what's on my heart. Top down, and I'm floating through the city. Watch out, on the run. That beauty out to get me. Top down, and I'm floating through the city. Watch out, on the run. That beauty out to get me.
Okay.
First on the track.
I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my earth if I want it. Hang up the phone on air, block the number. I told you don't play with me, and she be acting funny, probably thinking you need it. I thought I was faithful, she say I'm a thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The bitches you saying, let go. I do my little dancey dance, I got my pants with bands, quit playing. And I don't think the talk is cheap, cause now when they talk to me, they paying me. I probably say the word too much. I'm a real, I don't be giving them. Tommy Hilfiger fits with the shit coming up. When you stayed on like this, you rock Phineas. Okay, he broke his, put a boot on him. Put it out, put a move on it. He wanna be just like baby, for real on the low, trying to do what I do, don't he? Yeah, just so you prepared, I'ma let you know. They probably told you I'm scared, but I'm ready though. No, the industry can't take the hood out of me, about to go get some. They new whipping is flashing, on my hip and it's plastic. This the deluxe. I like her, but don't give a. I'm a dad, that's how I live. She told me she wanna have kids. I told her don't know what that is. That ain't how we speak. I broke her heart in a piece. She probably gonna call Dr. Phil. I be feeling like I don't be popping enough. I be hopping. I'ma keep showing my earth if I want it. Hang up the phone on air, block the number. I told you don't play with me, and she be acting funny, probably thinking you need it. I thought I was faithful. She say I'm a. Thought I was taken. I'm ready to mingle. The bitches you saying let go. I always had a thing for with the Trinas. I'm known to set it off like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard, come get a feature. You with Baby Lynn, yeah. Hot. Remember one song on the Billboard, he still got it. You ain't gonna never see me hate on no. I think it's worth better. I'm trying to go shop with him. Yeah, what you need? We having the and they moving fast, and you can imagine that on the way. My broke ass like it's mad. Go. Having with the act, come on. The floor mattress. They probably saying I'm not on y'all. Feel like, hey, are we talking about practice? I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my earth if I want it. We talking about phone on hey, I block the number. I told you don't play with me. We talking about she be acting funny, probably thinking need it. I thought I was faithful. She say I'm a thought I was taken. I'm ready to mingle. The bitches you saying let go.
Peace be under you. Mind frame, you don't speak. Sup with you. Time change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms is off limits. If you troubling, I can spot it like computers. You ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up. I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future. I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up. Put me in Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew in the shade in front of y'all. A power move, if you want some credit, now forget it. Ain't no water under bridges, I get wetted, I'm repellent. Shower proof, keep it clean until I can't.
And it's Thomas. Now.
Bright lights on beam. Always gotta have big dreams. Gotta do big things.
I sip a hot tea, watching Archie flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat red, ghetto edge, street bread, all crooked. Could eat weak and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Sun, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive. Playing job, beaming on the telemetry, old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term rhymer, third time a slurred word primer, dime my mama and make sure it stay tight. It's only right on the daylight and the nightlife. They bite trife from the bug, the happy-go-lucky. Ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list?
Yeah,
struck a nugget, duck.
When I guess I prefer me going that because Zerp is truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bishy said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fails. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest stuff inhales, it's sealed from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light. A light's my only vice. Advice is like a satellite. I see them trying dish. Feel I'm in the skies have been granting his kids wish. It's kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of St. Nicholas, breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate and learning never give a they never getting it, I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been accelerating, I already know it is still. He stay face, no brakes, I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love, they living in their fear.
It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to the Nets. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
From the line, kept alive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you love how Durant goes into the contact. This guy is always looking for an opportunity to get to the foul line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason. locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Harden outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Embiid, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Now here's Irving. Embiid with the steal. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Now, here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Drummond. No good that time. Good D by Embiid. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
The kick out to Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Aldridge. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's Aldridge.
And guys, if you let Aldridge get inside with the ball, you've already lost. I mean, it's too big, too strong, too skilled.
Here is Harden. 11-point game his last outing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Johnson outside. A second chance effort. Back to Mills. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Feibel. Makes it off the glass.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here is Harden. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Millsap. From downtown. Sinks the three-pointer.
With a solid mid-range shot, Millsap's game does so much more for his team's spacing. And boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing clean.
Cameron Thomas.
The 76ers trail. Good. Thibault got his second basket of the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
A tenacious forward with high energy. It's clear that Griffin is still capable of throwing down a double-double.
Here's Korkmaz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one's good. Millsap.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside for Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
From deep, Harden. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nets lead by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Seth Curry.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
The Nets with the lead. Inside, here's Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 8 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Now here's Irving. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. From outside, off the mark. Tries to save it. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. The 76ers trail by 3. It's Harden with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
Free throw good, James Harden. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Harris trying to get free. Harden, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there it is for him. KD's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
And your Sixers dance team. And your Sixers dance team. LaMarcus Aldridge.
And here are the 76ers now. It's a 5-point game. It's Harden with the drive. It's tipped. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's hauled in by Claxton.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Kevin Durant.
Durant, that's good.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Right side Durant. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Maxey with the drive. The shot's good. Maxey's got 6.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
They get it back. Here's Durant. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. .59 seconds left here in the second. Driving the lane. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Pass to Claxton. Back to KD. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
That one goes in.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. KD's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's sent back by KD. A steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
Clearly a foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. And Brooklyn making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. Mills, that's a two-pointer. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Nets leading by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brooklyn leading by 3.
Endorse, you can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor. But it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He's nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions for his team.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Harden, no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's KD.
Kevin Durant.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Kevin Durant.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
And there's the foul. It'll go. On Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Outside, Green.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Kyrie Irving.
Irving's shot is good.
Bruce Brown.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there. Many believe he might have the best handle in the game.
To the inside. Here's Drummond.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And the 76ers call time here.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
The Nets making a switch here. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
It's the Nets now. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Pass to Sharp. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Now Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Back to Harris. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Count that bucket. Irving's got 10 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. They're leading by 8. The kick out to Irving. Griffin inside. On the wing, Irving. Tries again. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia with the ball. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Yep, it counts.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Niang, that's good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
On the wing, Johnson. Irving from long range. They get the rebound. Over Thibault. Misses off the left iron. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And finished by KD.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Liftoff is complete.
And that one's good. Millsap.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Kevin Durant. Good work defensively by Millsap. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Nets lead by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Nets leading by 6. The drive by KD. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Brooklyn. Here's Korkmaz. To the middle. Here's Millsap. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
The wide open look for Durant. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Here's KD. Driving to the basket.
Kevin Durant.
And finished off by KD.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
James Harden
with the stuff.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge.
He has become a pure shooter. And from mid-range, Harris is deadly.
Down low, Aldridge.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
It's good.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Pass to Maxey. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Aldridge's shot is good. And the Nets lead by 9.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he did in that first half.
The first one falls. And Brooklyn making a change here. And both free throws good for James Harden. Nets leading by 7. Here's Irving. He takes it in. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Here's Irving. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
We've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
'76ers moving the ball around. The three from Harden. Buries the long-range jumper. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
And it's such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Embiid. That one, no good. Nice D from Durant. Stolen by Harden. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Durant at the elbow. Help!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Irving. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Claxton with the bucket.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
And it's sent back by KD. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Here's Harden. Money!
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're up by 4. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Back to Durant. From deep three-point range. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Wow, lights out from distance. Durant with a quick, high release, just a pure shooter.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 7. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Shoots the 3. Trifecta. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
So it's Brooklyn now.
Charles Bassey.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
But Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. What do you think, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
Más violeta que la cabeza de frisa, yeah. Yo soy de la H, pero no la H que está en mi camisa. Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la... Yo me despelo de tonto, no tengo ni un solo pelo. Me quieren coger de me alejo, yo le digo bye y nos vemos. Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Eladio Carrión. Pizza. Pizza. Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O.
The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. Right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. What y'all think? everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden in 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might got a thumper. I've been trying to pop, now I'm on like Shumpert. Now they on my bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like heaven on earth. Got angels in my bed with some all-white covers. Ace Pro Nemo, Lucci and Keys, Sloop Clay Tufo, and I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter. Ooh, you know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globetrot when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a meal and I don't know where to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is on. Gave a t-shirt to her, said throw it on. She want a mini high school classmates, I'm growing on. My peers ain't popping, they don't know what's going wrong. Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, I got a few songs I can sell y'all boys. I tried it back then, it was nah boy. Now I'm in a box like a Kellogg's toy. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMX sing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. That's right. Right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being in this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync.
There goes your son.
Born alone with the motto is lived up to every word, overly proud of it, but knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is, our father who out in the living room, know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool, thinking I'm doing more than I am. So you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, stick and moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was. So I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so and so. Was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County. Same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't die. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the Live 96 case and write a thesis on what you're seeing, how the stories that they sing.